How's it going, everybody? It's your boy Hooda Luther King. I am here. Y'all give me 2 minutes. We're going to get into this No Capping by Miss Knockout. We're trying to get this Skype thing working together for her, but we definitely got it here, and she's going to be a treat. So y'all make sure to just chill for a second. All right? And get to that No Capping by Miss Knockout. Right here on Hooda Luther King Presents. And I always present.
We serious out here in these streets. They be out here capping. You know what I'm saying? I'm the new wave in these streets. Knockout. I'm the new wave in these streets now. No capping, man. No capping. What's happening?
All right, y'all. All right. We got everything moving right now. We got everything going together. And I'm going to go ahead and shut my face because who you just heard just now, Miss Knockout, is now here. And we're about to celebrate her. So everybody give her a round of applause, please. So, Miss Knockout.
What's up?
First thing I want to know is, where did your love for the music come from?
Well, my love for the music came like when I was like a teenager. I was like 16 years old. I grew up in foster homes out in Queens, New York, South Jamaica. And we used to go out and hang out in the streets. But, I used to watch the guys, outside rapping in ciphers and stuff like that. And I used to be like, yo, I want to do that. I could do that. Like, but it used to be all dudes. You know what I'm saying? So I used to be like, why ain't no girls doing it? So, I'm like, I could do that. So I went back, I started writing. And I actually started out DJing. I was taught by DJ Johnny Quest. And he taught me how to DJ. And then he said, I like your rapping voice. It's different. So then I started writing rhymes and, it took off from there.
So you write all your own rhymes?
Yep. So far,
hey, that's what's up.
Look, ain't nobody. I wish there was somebody here helping me. I'm a little overwhelmed.
Hey, you do a great job at it though, for real. Like,
yeah,
that No Capping. Like, what made you come up with that track?
Well, that track, I wanted to come up with a concept, and I like the record. One of my favorite records is like "Whoa" by Black Rob.
Oh, that's
and
my joint too.
Yeah, and I like the way he said like whoa, like whoa, something, no cap, no cap. So I did that same theory, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
With that, and then I made every line in the song something somebody could relate to.
Right.
But I was just in, by the way, sidebar, I was just in a little music meeting. I want to see if you hear this. I don't know if they was clowning or what. They was like, yeah, you sound like you could have been down with Master P. Like, and I'm like, I don't hear that. But I'll get with Master P because he's a good businessman. Yeah, Master P. I don't hear that.
I honestly, if I would have thought you was like 18, to be honest.
Yeah.
You're so in tune with Noun's music. It's crazy. Right. I was like, damn, that's dope. Okay, because I mean that cadence and all the pattern. Master P, he was a great, business person, but I think you could do it yourself. It's the independent world. That's how he did it.
Myself, but I was like, where did they get that from? Like,
but that shouldn't be a diss though, because he's a great man. That shouldn't be a diss.
Exactly. That's a compliment to me.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, because that's an honorable dude, and he's a founder of independent.
He did deals back in the days that people still can't do to this day. Who goes to a label and does a deal 80-20 and you getting 80 and the record label's getting 20? Who
never heard
does
of
that?
Until him, never heard of. Never.
Right.
So respect to that man, and hey, maybe he need to holler at you then on some real.
Right, I might holler at him. I'll fix him. Look, he'd be like, "Come on, shorty, shoot. Let's see what we can do."
Hey, facts. Right. Tell him no capping. Get to it. You know what I mean? You deserve it. You deserve it. The song is fly. The song is fly. For real. Make him say, nah. But for real though, like, okay, so you did the No Cap, and is that going on like a album or a project that you're working on, or are you just pushing
Uh,
singles right now?
it's a single. I put it out through United Masters. That's Steve Stout's distribution. So
Uh-huh.
it's on platforms. I got the video up. It's on
Okay.
YouTube. It's at like 135,000
Yeah.
views.
I checked it
It's
out
not
4 or 5
bad. For me,
times.
sound like Master P. They
Yeah.
ain't bad.
Hey, right? Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
So yeah, so it's doing pretty good and stuff, I wanted that to be the introductory to my other stuff. I have a lot of songs in the vault.
Oh,
I just had a little bout with breast cancer. I
oh,
battled back in 2012. You know what I'm
wow.
saying? So even though I kept going, I didn't release a lot of my songs.
Uh-huh.
So a lot of them I'm releasing. I got a lot of material, to
Right.
release, and I'm
So
doing new stuff.
congratulations on the
Yeah,
recovery.
thank you.
Definitely. Yes,
Yeah,
definitely.
8 years, knock on wood,
Ooh,
8 years.
that's good. That is
Mm,
good. That is great. So,
yeah,
and so while you were going through that, you were still writing and stuff. Like, did that give you time to write?
I was still writing, performing, work. I was still doing everything. You know what
Wow.
I'm saying? But
The
for some
grind don't
reason, I
stop.
just right. Yeah, I actually did a video. I was in radiation, and I did parts of a video. That I
Ah,
have for cash flow. You know what I'm
okay.
saying? So,
Is it on
I
YouTube?
yes, it's on
It is.
YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah,
y'all
it's
go
a
check that out.
remake
Definitely.
of Cash Money's We Run This. I did like
Okay.
a remake flip.
Oh, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So I never stopped working. For some reason, I didn't release songs on the streaming platforms.
Right.
But I don't know why, but everything has a reason and a time. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
That's facts.
It's timing. So maybe it wasn't the right time for me to do that, you
Well,
know?
it's the time now. You got 100K plus
Mm-hmm.
streams on your video alone. So on
Yeah,
YouTube. So
right.
I can imagine
I
what them
think
streams look like.
Spotify is like 40, it's going on 50,000
You
right now.
go ahead with your bad self, man. That is
Yeah.
impressive.
For,
That
for
is
any for
impressive.
artists, I
Yeah,
think it's too shabby.
that's very impressive. I ran across people with a lot less, and they would be right now saying that's impressive for sure, especially in this independent game. So big
Yeah,
congratulations for that, because
thank you.
every grit counts. Every
Right.
grit in the independent world counts. So
Yeah.
yeah, that 50,000. That's man. I want to
Yeah.
join your team. You looking
You
for
gotta work.
artists? No, it's like,
Woo.
no, but, for real though. Go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. You go ahead.
Oh no, I was listening to you. I wasn't saying. I was
Uh,
just
uh,
agreeing
uh,
with
yeah.
you.
So once you got it, would you prefer hard CDs, old school way, or would you? Because basically that's what streams are. Except you would have had to, fill your trunk up like P, and hit different cities and pass them out your trunk independently. Now you
Right.
just put it up and people click on it independently. So which one do you prefer? Because CDs you could get at least $10 for, but for one
Right.
stream, you like, what I'm saying? It's like,
I don't know. If you hand a person CD now, they'll look at you like you growing a foreign matter out your forehead or something like.
facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it's kind of weird to people, to the new generation.
Right.
But what I was looking into was printing up a few, like about 100 vinyls and signing
Word.
them and selling them. You
That's
know,
dope. I want one.
it's pretty expensive, but I was looking like to find a way to like do it, and
Oh,
just to have like for like because somebody was telling me that vinyl is like on a comeback. Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion, they had a limited edition vinyl. A lot of
oh,
artists are doing vinyls now, but limited copies because it's really expensive because it's a
yeah.
commodity.
Right, right. So when you do
Mhm.
that, I would love to have one for sure. So you only making
Yeah.
99 after that. Only 99. I got one. I got one for sure.
So
Um,
I got you.
you ever try to do GoFundMe or anything like that for that? Because I'm pretty sure people will get behind
Um,
that.
I GoFundMe. I never tried to GoFundMe. It seems like people put up something for a GoFundMe, like, I lost my cat food or some shit, and then they'll get $100 million. But I put up
Facts.
a GoFundMe for my breast cancer after I was dealing with breast cancer, and I didn't hardly get nothing. So I couldn't
Wow.
understand, like, I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know
That's
GoFundMe.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And that's people just be getting GoFundMe money for stupid shit.
You're
And
right.
people get one girl didn't even have cancer and she got all this money. I mean, they eventually like made her give the money back, or she got in trouble for it, but she got like 100,000. So,
Wow.
understand the GoFundMe. Like, I think with GoFundMe, you got to have somebody who's a celebrity maybe promote it for you. Maybe
Right.
that's what it is.
That is, maybe, yeah, maybe. All
Mhm.
in all, you gonna make it happen. You
Right.
ain't no
Yeah.
capping and you ain't
Oh,
capping.
oh,
You
yeah,
gonna
I
make
got
it
the
happen.
next is in the
What's
tank. The next.
happening? No capping. What? Come on now. What's happening? Let's go. I'm tuned in. I'm tuned in. Definitely. I'm
Yeah.
tuned in. I am tuned in. Yes. So, okay. Um, you have a show actually yourself. Do you do it live or do you like pre-record it? And what do you do basically?
Well, I do it on Instagram Live. It's called
Okay.
Conversations with a Rap Chick. It's
Oh,
Saturday nights at 8 p.m.
okay.
And it started out with me wanting to talk about women and entertainment. But when I thought about it, I said, I didn't want to put myself in a box. So I said
Right.
anybody could talk to a rap chick. So it's mostly about women and entertainment and stuff. But I'm going to have like a broad range of topics, you know, conversation with a rap chick. I'm a rap chick. You talk to me. So
Hey, that's
yeah.
dope. So, are you going to do a project? Like a whole full project? Are you going to do a whole project?
Of the talk show,
No,
or
of the
what?
of the
Of
album.
the phones. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, eventually I want to. The pandemic kind of slowed everything down for everybody. My next single is called "Drop the Bottom Out." It actually was supposed to come out on the Orchid Sony in June, and it got pushed back
What
because
you say? Drop the bottom out.
yeah,
Drop
it's
the
called
bottom.
"Drop the Bottom Out." Right?
What
Yeah.
what are we talking about? What kind of content are we going to be working with on that one?
We talk about like getting money and
Oh, okay,
I,
okay.
I've been told when people listen to it, I've been told that the strip clubs are going to go crazy on it.
That's what made me
That
laugh because it
right,
sounded like something that the strip club would have. That's why I was like,
right,
dang, that's a brazen name, but you know what I'm saying? You can
yeah.
make some money off
So
that bad boy. That's gonna be an
it's
eye
definitely
catcher.
a club song, definitely a club banger, you
Yeah.
know. And it was supposed to come out on the Orchid Sony. It had a little bit of marketing behind it, but as an up and coming artist, right now you can't go out and promote and do shows and do the stuff that make people, make the money back, because when people do
Right.
marketing, that's, it's a budget, it's money involved. So they got to know that they're going to get their money back. So it kind of held up the single until we feel like it's the right time to release it.
Okay.
So yeah, so I've been releasing other songs in between, as filler. And the next song is called Get It, Get It. It has like a Jamaican Caribbean feel beat
We're
to
gonna
it.
vibe to that one. I'm gonna play that for 'em, at the end, so then you can get
Yeah.
set up for your show. Cause I know you're a busy lady. I know you busy. Miss Knockout is in the building with your boy, yo. Y'all better be happy she gave me some time. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
your episode. Keep it going. You got it. It's all you. Anything you want to talk about, or it's like we can go back to me asking you some more questions.
Well, you can ask a few more questions.
All right. Okay. Well, so with your show, talking with a rap chick, that's what it's called, right? Talking with a rap chick.
Conversation with a rap chick.
Conversation with the rap chick. Okay. So do you like be mentoring them some maybe? Because you got pattern and flow and you write well. So like is it like all the female artists come to well no, excuse me. The artists come to you and then y'all talk and they get to
Yeah,
talk to
actually, the
you.
last artist I had on, her name is Six. I met her at the Revolt conference. I went last year to both Revolts. I went to the one in Atlanta, then I went to the one in Cali. I
Okay.
met her. She's from the West Coast. She came on my show last week, and we talked a lot about like the business and licensing, different angles from artists that they really don't pay attention to, like licensing, trademarking your name. I just spent like almost over 1,000 to trademark my name. I thought I could do it myself until the trademark office started asking me questions, and I was like, uh-oh. And then I was like, I told the guy, I said, I don't know what you're talking about. And then he wrote me back, well, you better get a lawyer because we don't got time to babysit you through this. So then I had to pay extra money. But, I said, now I own my name. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's, somebody else pop up with your name, then it's going to be problems for you,
Facts.
And
Hey,
a lot of artists, right. And a lot of
yeah.
artists, they sign record deals. People don't know that in the contract, they own your name and your likeness. You sign that away. That's why a lot of artists, when they get in trouble or they start fighting with the labels, in order for them to do more records and put them out, they got to go by another name.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like Ace Hood is not Ace Hood no more. He's Ace something. I forgot what it was. He's under another name,
I didn't even know he changed it.
Yeah, he switched it up a little bit. So I just go into like the business side because I'm a person who likes to get my ducks in a row.
I feel you.
Yeah,
Right.
registering the music and all of that. A lot of artists just throw the music out there, and they don't realize if it's getting like my song "No Cap" and it got played in over like 400 restaurants across the United States.
That is dope.
And you get paid for that. But if you're not registered, you don't exist. You know what I'm saying? Right.
Oh, our station also pays royalties, so I'm going to put No Capping into rotation.
Shoot, what?
Yeah.
Ching.
Yes, exactly. We got a 24/7 on our station. The website is wsradiolive.com. And you can go up there, and it's always playing. And then this episode will also be up there. It's gonna look way different than me and you right now, how it looks. And trust me, you're gonna love it for sure, definitely. And I'm gonna tag you in it. I'll give you, you know what I mean. If you want a copy for your own page, I can get that for you too as well.
No doubt. Because I don't know if you know that, but I'm also an actor.
No, I didn't know. Okay, actress, go ahead. Talk about it.
I should have sent you my bio. That's how you really supposed to do it. But
short time and it's okay. It's all
good. So I'm also an actress. I was doing the music for a while. Like I started out as a battle rapper as a teenager, and what I used to do was I used to barter. I used to put together seminars. The last one I did, it was a wild minute ago, but I did one seminar with Royal Band from Kool and the Gang, and he put together a seminar called the 360 seminar, and it had all the artists, celebrities. It was one of the last seminars that they had in New York when they were doing seminars. And what I would do was I would help them put together the whole seminar in exchange to be in the battles and go to the event for free. So I would kind of barter my services. You know what I'm saying? But if I wanted to, I was actually winning, and it was all dudes. I did a lot of battles. I did the Mike Brown, and I met a lot of people like Lord Finesse, Scratch. I met a lot of people coming up in battles, and it used to be all dudes, and I used to make it to the final two a lot. I got a lot of trophies from it. But I got away from Battle World because a lot of the battle rappers don't go on to sell records. Not because they don't want to, but because they're not able to write hit songs because their mentality is like more crush, kill, destroy. And people don't really want to hear that on a record all the time. They want to have fun, smoke blunts, party, talk about like money, girls, their wet ass pussy. Can I curse?
This is your episode. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, they want to hear that. They don't want to hear you, crushing, killing, destroying people all the time. So, when you're in battle mode, you're not in songwriting mode. So I got out of battle mode and went into songwriting mode. And when I did that, I started doing a lot of writing. And I took my writing skills and I wrote for a magazine called Floss Magazine. And I interviewed, it was on newsstands, a published writer. And I interviewed everybody you could think of, Busta Rhymes, Trey Songz, Keisha Cole's, like, so many people, and I want to use my writing skills and parlay it into writing for publications, but then I realized that I really wanted to do the music,
Right.
so I started writing songs, but then I got into acting because I started doing background. And then when I started doing background, I said, I want to take this serious. I took a couple of classes. I studied with Mark John Jeffries from Losing Isaiah. Remember that
Okay.
movie when
Yeah, I sure
Ellie
do.
threw up stuff? Boom.
Uh-huh.
Remember?
So,
Yeah. So that's my
so
buddy.
are you working on something now as an actress? Like, are you?
Yeah, I
Her-
did a few things. I did a Beats by Dre commercial with Kevin Garnett when he washed
Wow.
up the one when he was on the bus on the headphones. I don't know if you remember it or not.
Probably
Playing
not.
a song,
I'm
and they
going to
was
check
yelling
it
at
though.
them. Right. And I did a billboard that was all around New York. It was in a train station, like a print ad. And I also did the last season of Gotham on Channel 5. I was in the last episode.
What?
I did a pilot with Joseph Sakura from Power called The Woes. It didn't get picked up, but we did episodes of it. And also in have a reoccurring role on New York Minute, which is on YouTube and is produced by Illa G, who was down with Sean Price,
Oh
RIP.
man, rest in peace.
The
Yeah.
like
Woo.
Money and Violence, but it has a good storyline. But it's like a hood tale. It's called New York Minute. So yeah,
Okay.
I'm still pretty heavy in the acting. But the pandemic came, so that kind of stopped or whatever.
That shit
So
ruined everything. Everything. Now,
yeah.
I got a good question for you. Where did you get your name from?
Well, at first it started out people. I was called Knockout. When I was in in high school, we used to rhyme at lunchtime, and you know how they bang on the lunch table, and then you
Uh-huh.
rhyming. And I used to be so hard. Dudes used to be like, "Yo, if you come out, you gonna knock everybody out the box." And they used to started calling me Knockout, Knockout,
Word.
Knockout, and then
Okay.
it changed to Miss Knockout because story time and a little bit of tea. I had put the Miss in front of my name, even though I really didn't. I wanted to leave it Knockout, but I
Right.
changed it to Miss because I used to do showcases with Les Ness. We used to do the showcase every week, and we did it for like a years, like about 4 years. And this cat took all my flyers and went to a record label and got backing for his showcase. And he said he changed his name to Knockout and told them that his name was Knockout, but he used my
Wow.
flyers, and they gave him sponsorship for his showcases. And when I found out about it, because his boy got into it with him, and he told me that he went to labels, use your name, then he changed his name to Knockout. I called him and confronted him about it, and we got into it. So he said, "Well, I'm not changing my name." I said, "Cool, don't change your name." I said, "I'm just gonna slap Miss Knockout in front of my name." I said, "Do you
Word.
want to be Miss Knockout? Because I don't think so.
Hey.
If you want to do that, you go right ahead, but I
Hey,
don't think so."
that was
So
smart.
that's
Hey,
how it became Miss Knockout.
that
Yeah.
was smart. Very smart. And now I understand the urgency of you feeling that you got to trademark that name and you kicked out that
Yeah,
thousand for
trademark.
that shit. Yeah, that make a lot of sense.
Right. It's another girl, an Asian girl, who was trying to use my name at one point, and she got pretty big. She went back to Korea. I was watching her, but I met her a few times, and she had one name. Then she switched her name to Miss Knockout, and then when she found out I got aware of it, she changed it to Miss KO, and then she moved to Korea. You know
I
what I'm
bet.
saying? So yeah, so it's like people will infringe on your name. Like, they do a lot of things out here.
You're right.
2020 showed that.
Yes, ma'am.
A lot of
You are not lying
things.
about that.
So you gotta protect your neck.
Facts. So give me speaking of protect your neck, give me your five favorite rap groups of all time.
Groups or just
Groups. Groups. Rap
groups?
groups. Yeah.
Oh, Wu-Tang is at the top of the pile. Uh,
Yeah, definitely.
Mobb Deep,
Definitely.
Capone and
Rest in peace.
Noriega,
Oh, let's go. All right, we talking now. Go
the
ahead.
Beat Nuts, the Beat
Yeah.
Nuts,
Yes, yeah, definitely.
And then I'm gonna name a group I was in that never got to surface. Alumni
There
with
you
Black
go.
Rob.
What? With Black Rob? You was with Black Rob for real?
Yeah, I was in a group called Alumni. It was me, G Dep, Black Rob, Petey
G-Dep
Pablo.
too? PD Pablo,
Yeah,
really? Whoa,
yeah. And we
wait.
never got to because he was shouting us out. We was coming, but
Wow.
everybody like Busta Rhymes, he's a businessman. Everybody ain't into the
Right.
business. Not because they can't really do it, but it's a lot of work. Even
Yeah.
doing stuff for yourself is a lot of work. And you really got to be built for that. You know what I'm
Fact,
saying? Some
fact.
people just ain't cut out or they just ain't like in that lane to do that. And he was really pushing to do it. Like the people around him was pushing him to do it, but we really didn't surface,
Well, it's
so
saying I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
everybody just went on and did their own thing. Petey Pablo did the helicopter song and G,
Yeah.
and then everybody did their own thing.
Yeah, G dealt with the special delivery, then
Right,
Black Rob with the whoa, and then
right.
uh yeah, PD Pablo had to throw your
Rolling
head.
around with the
Yeah.
helicopter. Yeah.
Like I liked that song though, I can't lie. I mean, I loved it actually. He represented for where I'm at. I'm down here
And
at
Free,
NC. So
what's her name used it? Sweetie used it. She redid that one at Petey Pablo's joint.
who did?
Sweetie, the last joint, not Tap In, the one before that. That's my type. That's my type. That's Petey Pablo's beat.
I
That's
I I'm sorry. I don't listen to new people. I'm only in the independent one.
okay.
Yeah. I want to be
I
able
got
to reach out to my artists like, hey, I love that one.
I'm sorry. I call it yellow school bus rap.